Hello and welcome to On Tap Sports. Still here with the coverage. Second game of the day for us. And we will be here again for Texas and Purdue to close out the night. And then Ray is going to bed for a long time. I might not wake up until 9 o'clock tomorrow night. I'm not setting an alarm tomorrow. I've not gotten much sleep this weekend. And I'm not going to complain about it. Hopefully we can get some good games up and going. You see my pick on the screen? I don't know why. I go with Michigan State here. They're 6.5-point underdogs. So it's very unlikely. But and Coach K is 7-1 against Izzo in the tournament, apparently. But I'm going to go with Michigan State because the Big Ten's already lost 2 games so far today. And I think that Coach K's team's going to be pressing a little bit, trying to win it for him in his last season. And I think there's going to be some nerves and stuff for that regard. And Michigan State's going to play a little bit looser. That's my prediction. Spartans, 72-70. Give me your predictions in the chat if you don't mind. Hope you guys are doing well. Missed there by Duke. And we're off and running. As long as this game doesn't go into overtime or anything, I will have a little bit of a break between the end of this game and the Texas-Purdue game. That's good because I wanted to get a bite to eat between these last 2 games. I didn't get to. 0-0 score here at the beginning of this one. Almost a minute in here. This is Michigan State's first possession. Christie now on the drive with the right charge. This game's played about 11 minutes down the road from me. Somewhere in that regard. I don't know what the time frame is. I'm going to time it. I'm going to time how long it takes me to get to the Secours Wellness Arena in beautiful Greenville, South Carolina. Connie says I might FaceTime my friend and watch some of the games, so I won't be here for some of it. Go green. There you go, Connie. He probably won't answer, so I'll probably watch the stream. Go green. Best of luck to you, Connie. Best of luck to your squad. 0-0 after the foul there. Offensive foul there for Michigan State. Drive there. Banchero wanted a goaltend. Not the case. On the other end, Gabe Brown gets the first buckets. Leading scorer for Michigan State. Michigan State, a very talented, very talented, yes, but I was going to say very balanced team. Gabe Brown with 11.4 points per game leads the team. That's pretty rare. Usually it's a lot higher than that, but because they spread the wealth around really well, Gabe Brown 11.4 and their 8th leading scorer, Julius Marble, averages 6.4. So they got a lot of decent scores on this team, and they spread the wealth a lot. 2-2 after the Duke make. 14-3 record in round 2 for Michigan State. Ray, what up, Colton? Good to see you, my friend. Hey, what up? Just came by to say hey. What up, Timothy? Sorry about the Buckeyes losing, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. Paolo, says Justin. I'm a homer, too. Only mine's for Arkansas, says Rusty. Fair enough. MSU 75, Duke 74. There you go. That's not bad. That's not too far off of my pick. On the other end, a good block there for Michigan State, and they're off and running. They have numbers because Duke man's trailing, and they'll commit the foul. Will Duke. So Marcus Bingham Jr. will go to the line for 2. Duke by 16. Ooh, I hope not, man. I don't need another blowout here. They're saying that should have been a foul. Grant Hill agrees, but Grant Hill also played for Duke, so good game from my Bucks, but I am now going to root for your Wolverines. My man, Harold, appreciate that. Yeah, it's a good season for the Buckeyes, Villanova is a tough draw in the second round, and they're going to be a tough draw in the Sweet 16 for Michigan. I had to get in the chat again to watch this game. My man, Mike, appreciate you. My prediction, MSU 63, Duke 73. Man, I hope it's closer than that, Connie. Almost cried after watching OSU lose in joy. This is going to be good, says Colton. I think so. You can feel the energy in this game. Feels a little bit better than the Ohio State Nova game. I want MSU to win. I just don't think they will. MSU 71, Duke 81. A lot of people think 10-point game, huh? Lob attempt is no good. It'll go out of bounds. Michigan State ball. They're up 4-2 early. 17:44 remaining here in the first half. 7-seed Michigan State versus 2-seed Duke. If you're Duke, it sucks to have to go against Michigan State in the second round, Good season for them, and that's a tough draw in the second round. Hauser 4-3. Bang! Bang! He drills it. Michigan State with a quick 7-2 lead. Foul, says Justin. Hauser's a kind of a potential unsung hero here. When he's on, he's a big difference maker. How you feel, man? Feeling pretty good. I was a lot more tired last game. I feel a little bit better. The energy's up a little bit more. I can feel it in the arena, and it just has a better feel to the game than Ohio State and Nova did. 7-4. Didn't hear that crowd that much in Nova and Ohio State. On the drive, beautiful pass inside to Bingham. He'll finish it. 9-4. And this game's fast-paced, too. Duke, says Harold. Or Duke. Let's go, Duke, my man. And dang, it's not looking good. I think I'm rooting for Michigan State. Big Ten's had a lackluster day today. I'm not really a conference-like person usually, but, I also like us to get some respect. Why my Bucks couldn't start like this? Yeah, that's true. It's important sometimes, obviously it's not an end-all, be-all. Gonzaga's had to come back in both their first two games, but it's important in the tournament to get off to good starts, especially the later you get into it. Good steal there. Roach was stripped, but Michigan State gives it right back. Duke with the rock. 9-4 is your score. We're almost 4 minutes into this first half, going by pretty quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Swinging around, back to Roach. 4-3, missed for an iron. Duke with another opportunity. Got to believe they're going to score here. This is their third shot on this drive, on this possession. Banchero stripped, gets it back. Passes out. 4-3, Duke again, once more. Bang! Told you they score on this possession after all those opportunities. 3-point shot made by A.J. Griffin. On the other end, Michigan State beating Duke, not doing a good job so far getting back in transition. Griffin on the make earlier. Drives, passes it out. Banchero thinking about it. Wants to go left and does. Spins. Back out. And up and in. Banchero. Interested in watching him play. I haven't got to see much Duke this year. But I know the Pistons are kind of looking at him. So I like what I see so far. Averages 17 points per game. 11-9 is your score. Michigan State with the lead here early on. 18 people in the house. Thanks for being here. Please do hit that like button. Sure, a lot of people are streaming this game, so the more likes we get, the better we'll be able to compete with that. Out of bounds off the miss there. Duke will get the ball back. Down 11-9, and we're going to go to our first commercial break here. High-strung action. Exciting game here early. Tough way to end the season, but hey, Ray, I hope you guys have more luck against Nova than we did. My man, Joker. Classy as always, brother. Yeah, tough way, man. Nova's a tough draw, man. That's a tough draw. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult for us to beat them with a week to prepare. Jay Wright, excellent coach. The only hope I have is whenever I was filling out the score sheet, I said this before the Ohio State game started. The only hope we have really is that Villanova's not that deep. So if you can stop a couple of the guys from the starting lineup from scoring, they're really only 6 deep in terms of scoring. Their 7th man averages like 1.8 points per game, which is nothing. That's not even a bucket a game. So the depth might be an issue for Villanova. If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have picked them to make it to the championship game. But whatever, that's my pick. So thanks, Joker. I still think and you have Duke winning this one. I got Michigan State 72-70. I think I went with right. Yeah, 72-70. I still think Duke because never pick Izzo to beat Coach K till he does. Good point there. He has beat him once though, right? Skull Vikes, 1 out of 8. Skull Vikes says, go blue, my man. Go blue, my friend. I like that. Let's take a second to talk about St. Peter's, man. Yeah, I've talked about them a little bit. Love the Peacocks. I do. Yeah, great run for them. Great run. Murray State, not a bad team, man, for a mid-major, and definitely Kentucky. Good wins. I do too. Izzo is 1-7 versus Coach K in the tourney. At least Ohio State won one tournament game. We usually don't even do that, LOL. Yeah, and it was a good one, too. Loyola Chicago's had quite the run. So, nothing to hang your head low over. That's a tough draw, man. If you could have got any of the other 2 seeds, and I would say in order, and this is even before Kentucky lost, I would even without seeing Kentucky lose, I would have said best 2 seeds in order for me were Villanova, then Kentucky. Well, who's the 2 seed in that lower left bracket? In Baylor's, no, not Baylor's bracket. Dang it, Duke. Okay, so it's my 2 seeds in order would have been Villanova, Kentucky, Duke, and Auburn. That would have been my order. Now, I have Auburn in the Final Four, but only because of the region they play in. I think their region's much more winnable than some of these others. Go Big Ten, says Mark. Yeah, let's get a win here today for a change. Who's winning it all, Ray? I'm still going to stick with Gonzaga, but I don't love the way they're playing, you know. We'll have a reset. I'll have a reset and give it a thought afterwards. I think Villanova has a shot. I got Villanova in the championship in my bracket, so I'm still in good shape. I got my championship teams. I lost one Final Four team in Kentucky, and then Auburn plays later today, so we'll see. But I think it's anyone's to win, honestly. I mean, I could even see an 8 seed in North Carolina going. I can see Michigan going to the championship game, you know, and if you go, you have a shot at winning. There's a lot of parity this year. Anybody's to win, I think. I love this start. Let's keep it up. Indeed, I like it. I love the fast pace, man. Y'all redeemed yourselves from last year, says Jack. Go Green, says Victor. Did you send the code, Ray? Not yet, but I will. The Big Ten is sad. I mean, Michigan's in. That's all I really care about. All right, if I freeze, it's because I'm trying to send. It's all Colton's fault, all right? Up and in, put back for Duke. Colton, just use that code like closer to halftime. I'll give you the word when doing so. 11-11 is your score. AJ Griffin with 5 points. Sorry, I'm doing something. I'm almost done. All right, it's sent, Colton. I'll let you know when to use it. 14-11. 3-point shot made by Gabe Brown. Bang! 14-11, Sparty with the lead. Banchero now with the ball. He'll take a 3 of his own. He cannot answer. Rebounded there by Jaden Akins. We'll go the other way. 14 minutes left in this one here in the first half. They'll go inside. Strong move there. Can't finish it, though. And putback is no good either by Gabe Brown. On the other end. Swinging around. Man, I like the way Banchero plays already. Like, I feel like him with Cake. I mean, I really hope Detroit gets him. But just off of, like, heard a lot about him. I haven't seen him play much this year. And I just kind of I like his length and his confidence. It's early, but I like the way he plays. All right, let's see. Where were we? I don't think so, Ballin. I think we're all right. We just don't have many great teams this year, you know. But Michigan's still in it. State's playing well so far here early on. Wisconsin later today, Purdue later today. I think that's it. So a chance to have, if we win all 3 left, that'd be 4 in the Sweet 16. But I don't know if we're going to win all 3. I have Kansas coming out of that region, Ray. Yeah, they could. I have Auburn over Kansas in that game. That'll be a good one. I'm looking forward to that game if it happens. Over the man, makes it 14-13. Good shot there by Duke. And we're about 7 minutes in. It's 14-13 in what's been a really good game early on here. Michigan State with the lead. That was Wendell Moore Jr. with the make. State swinging it around now. Turnaround jump shot missed. Rebounded up and in. Put back good by Max Christie. Second leading scorer on the team with 9.3 per game. So sad about Ohio. Are we that sad, really? Didn't we all lose a Final Four team? Most people did. I've lost Kentucky so far, but no more damage outside of that. So I'll take that. I think what I'm most mad about, I had UCLA against Kentucky in the Elite Eight, and I changed it to UCLA losing second round, and I shouldn't have done that. I should not change things. I got to stop doing that. I do it all the time. and it never works out for me. 3-point play, missed. Goes out of bounds. Duke ball, 16-13. Michigan State with the lead here. I got Villanova and Gonzaga in my championship as well. Nice. Who do you have to win in, Landon? I still got 3 of my Final Four teams, Ray. Kansas, Arizona, and Texas Tech. Those aren't bad. I like those picks. It's one of those years, man. I don't think we'll know until we know. You know, it's much more parity this year than usual at the top. Michigan always trying to hold up the Big Ten. Go blue. We're doing our best. It's a heavy burden to carry. Michigan State 2 for 3 behind the arc. Duke 1 for 3 in this one. Go blue says Wolverine for life, my man. Like the default pick. Go blue. 21 in the house. Please do hit that like button. It'll help us out. Got this one, then Texas, Purdue. You're good. It's always your fault. Always your fault. If Michigan State wins, I swear I will commit a crime. Please don't do that, Ryan. If you do, make sure it's just a petty crime, all right? On the drive, offensive foul, Michigan State ball. Moore Jr. on the foul. We'll go to commercial break. Ray, I do not think UNC will go to the Final Four because I do not think they will beat Purdue in the Elite Eight. Just my thoughts. Yeah, I had them out against Marquette first round. So that shows you what I know. But they've looked good. They've looked good, man. Manic is a solid player, and Baycott, when he's on. So I think they can definitely beat. If you ask me who would win between UNC and Purdue right now, I'm taking UNC. And they very well could meet up. You got Purdue and Texas today. But I'm telling you, man, I think people do with it. They do this with the Purdue every year, you know, all the time. They do it with Purdue. They got there that one year against Virginia to the Elite Eight and very well could have won that game. And Virginia ended up winning the championship. That guy, Diakate or something, whatever his name is, the guy from Virginia, he had that shot or whatever against Purdue. And so they went on, Virginia did. That's the only time I can remember Purdue really like surprising me. Most years they're usually an early exit. So I think Purdue needs to be careful. They're only 3-point favorites today against Texas. And I think people are underestimating that Texas team. I'm excited to call that one. Timmy Allen, Marcus Carr, Andrew Jones. Some studs for that Texas team. Ray, I do not think UNC will go. Oh, got that one already. Taylor says Illinois hasn't made a Sweet 16. That is crazy. Plus, Iowa hasn't made one since 1999 yet. Michigan has made 5 straight. Yeah, that's the thing, Taylor. I think that Michigan. If you don't respect Michigan basketball at this point, I don't know how you can argue against it. 5 straight Sweet 16s, and some Elite Eight appearance in the last. I said it in the last stream. In the last decade, 2 championship appearances. Outside of those 2 championship appearances, we've had 2 Elite Eight appearances. I just don't know how you can not give us credit where credit's due. I'm actually really proud of it. I mean, they haven't been this way most of my life. You know, Michigan basketball's been frustrating when I was a kid. Well, when I was an older kid, like I really wasn't old enough to really remember the Fab 5 years. I am so happy OSU lost. So sick of watching a turnover.
Okay.